Hello, this is Greg, and I'm here to show you the very basics about accessing Homeroom. Homeroom is a student data management system that was purchased by the Mount Vernon School District. What is the purpose of this is for you to be able to access student data and to sort it the way it is most useful for you to use as you plan your instruction and plan interventions that you do with your students. Now, this is the Homeroom login page. I went ahead and put a bookmark in here so it's easy for me to find. And right here, Leah actually sent out an email that has 2 PDF files. And those files, one of those files has this link in it, but it is mountvernon.schooldata.net, and then put the /homeroom to get to this page. And if you do that, you won't need the rest of the stuff up here in the address bar. I'm going to go ahead and put in my username. You should be using your Skyward login username. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my password. In this case, my password is the same as my district computer login. And for me, that's different than my Skyward login. If yours is the same, well, then that's an easy thing to do. But if you use your Skyward login and it doesn't work, and you have a different login for your district login and for your Google, then try that one. I'm going to click Sign In, and it's going to open. This window popped up for me. It's because I was playing with Homeroom over the last couple of days, and I've got I asked it to download something for me. So this is telling me that my file is ready. So that's why this little notification icon is in red. Now, this is an important tech suggestion here. When you log in for the first time, your Chrome browser is going to give you that message that says, would you like Chrome to remember your password for this site? I use several different computers during the week in different places around the building, and those computers are also shared by other staff members. If I was to click yes on that, then anyone who logs in to Chrome on that computer and goes to Homeroom is going to be able to get into my Homeroom account. And so to avoid that, I always click never when Chrome asks me if I want to remember if I want Chrome to remember the password. If you click never, you're going to have to put your login and password every time, but you can then be assured that no one else will access your account. Now, one thing I've had occur is staff members email me today and say, oh my goodness, I was able to get into Homeroom, but all the tabs are grayed out. I can't do anything. Well, notice when I pass my mouse over the buttons that actually I get the link finger. My arrow turns into that little hand with a pointing finger. So these are all live things. It's just for whatever reason they've decided to do their design on this website with light gray buttons and text. So now here's some light gray text and a light gray graphic. It's not a link, but up here it is. So by now your student data should be loaded. These are just light gray because whoever designed the website chose that. The purpose here is just to get you logged in and show you what this home page is like. I'll go into details in later videos about each section. So here's what's your directory list. This is where you will find your school and whether you are a teacher or a specialist. And if you click, you will then be able to choose your name. And once you do that, it should load all of your students and the things you need access to. There's a place for you to put links that are handy to you, and you can search the students from this bar right here. The next section down is assessments. This is where you can choose a student group, and then you can choose which assessment you want to look at for that student group. Notice when I click here, I'm going to get 2 buttons. One says My Student Groups, and that's the default button that's on. And unless you've created a student group, this window is going to be blank for you. So click this one and you'll see the default student groups that are loaded. Those are right there. And then once you choose a student group, you can choose an assessment that you want to look at. Again, I'll do a video that does these in more detail. Go down and you can look at student groups. This one will default to my student groups, and these are the ones that you created. And if you click, it will take you to the place to enter a new one. And if you want to know how do I create a student group, well, there's step-by-step instructions on the Filter and Create tab right here. Again, this is the fast basic version. Going down, risk indicators. This will let you choose a student group and then look at the risk assessment of these students that you've chosen. This is a risk of not graduating from high school on time. So if the students are doing just fine, they're on track to graduate, the little icons will be green and it will say low risk. And then it goes to medium risk in yellow and high risk in red. Going down to the last section here, this is a data extract manager, and these are basically pre-packaged data sets that are disaggregated by the people that created them. You also have the ability to create your own disaggregated sets of students and their data. That is the very short, very brief overview of what you see when you log into Homeroom. You can go ahead and email me if you have questions about the things on this video. And I'm gdowd@mbsd320.org. Also, if that password stuff is not working for you, you're not able to get in, please contact Stephanie Hawley of the district office. That's it. Thanks very much and have a great day.